Very late. I have not read the file. So if you're ready with the case, we'll proceed.
Not yet, because we just received the.
So when do you want it for? But then their anxiety, because
tomorrow,
the election symbols have to be issued on 13th, which is tomorrow, and the ballot papers are to be sent for printing virtually the next working day thereafter.
Yes, naturally, because otherwise, how will they?
This is part of the election.
How do you want to proceed?
So the question is that primarily my submission at this moment.
How do you want us to proceed? We will hear submissions.
I'll submit that. Let the matter be fixed for Monday, and we'll argue. Come back prepared.
Then it will become a purely academic exercise, or we suspend the order. Then we can have Monday. So we have to be fair to both sides. So because we don't mind hearing on Saturday and Sunday even, because we realize that elections must go through as smoothly as possible and in accordance with the law.
Exactly.
So we are prepared to sacrifice any working day, any time, morning, night. Now we are just asking your availability. But if we, on your request, adjourn it to Monday, then we will suspend the order, because otherwise we don't know what the reasoning of the decision is.
May I submit then? Let it be fixed tomorrow. That will give us some time to prepare.
Yes, by all means you're entitled to.
सुप्रीम कोर्ट में इलेक्शन कमीशन की पेशावर हाई कोर्ट के फैसले के खिलाफ अपील पर समाअत जारी है। सुप्रीम कोर्ट के चीफ जस्टिस काजी फायज ईसा की सरबराही में 3 रुकनी बेंच इसके ऊपर आज समाअत कर रहा है। जस्टिस मोहम्मद अली मजहर और जस्टिस मुसर्रत हिलाली भी इस बेंच का हिस्सा हैं।
फाइनल ऑर्डर जो उनका है वो
पेज 54
जी
एनेक्स्चर B2
जी।
My lord, your lordship wants me to read the entire order or just the operating part?
Whatever you want to read so much of it, so we can understand what the controversy was, what the applicable law was, and how it was applied and decided. Now we leave it to you. You're experienced enough to know what we want.
My lord, the issues are related to the inter-party elections. They have pointed out different defects.
My lord, yes.
In the inter-party elections.
My lord, yes.
This is the main cause of concern of the Election Commission of Pakistan.
Yes, my lord. My lord, the brief, if your lordship may permit, the brief background of this case is that the last election of this party were held on 19th of June 2017. And according...
Does the law provide for holding of elections?
Yes, my lord.
If you can keep referring to the applicable law, it will be...
My lord, yes. The applicable law is, my lord, the Election Act of 2017.
Section?
And your lordship will see initially the powers of the commission are identified, but if we move on to section 200 onwards, it relates to political parties and constitutional political parties, and the election is then, my lord, section 208. My lord, this bundle contains all the statutes.
No, we have the book.
All right. Section 208, the office bearers of a political party at the federal, provincial and local levels, wherever applicable, shall be elected periodically in accordance with the constitution of the political party, provided that a period not exceeding 5 years shall intervene between any 2 elections. A member of a political party shall, subject to the provisions of the constitution of the political party, be provided with an equal opportunity of contesting election for any political party office. All members of the political party at the federal, provincial and local levels shall constitute the electoral college for election of the party general council at the respective levels. The political party shall publish the updated list of its central office bearers and executive committee members by whatever name called on its website, and send the list and any subsequent change in it to the commission. 5. Where a political party fails to conduct intra-party elections as per given time frame in their constitution, a show cause notice shall be issued to such a political party, and if the party fails to comply with, then the commission shall impose fine which may extend to 200,000 rupees but shall not be less than 100,000 rupees. My Lord,
what was the allegation of the Election Commission?
My Lord, Election Commission initially wrote to them saying that according to your constitution, the period of elections has expired, which according to section 5 of their own constitution was 3 years for
Where
all
is
of
their constitution?
My Lord, their constitution is page 124. Sorry. Page 140, volume 1, and the section is section 5.
Page बताएं, where is
Page
124 है आपका part 1 में. देखें जो आपके page.
Sir, relevant partial party elections, that begins from page 140.
वो article 5 है.
Yes, sir.
I hope you're impressed. My learned brother has read the file. I am impressed. I have not read it, but he has. Yes, it's page 124. And
the relevant page is page 140.
140.
Internal party elections.
G.
Elections of the chairman. The chairman of the party, the leader shall be elected by the direct secret ballot of all the members on the registered database of party Federal EC. Party Federal Election Commission shall conduct this election. Election of the chairman shall be held 2 years before each scheduled general election in the country. Then, my Lord, 5.1.4 is not really relevant because what happens when the chairman's position falls vacant? Then 5.2, the elections for all following offices shall be held every 3 years in the first week of the month of April. So that's the duration. As your Lordship just saw.
What is the procedure in the constitution for the appointment of Federal Election Commission of the party?
Yes, my Lord.
मुझे नहीं मिला वो मैं उसमें constitution में देख रहा हूँ.
ये क्या चीज़ है? Federal Election Commission.
The Election Commission of the party holds elections within the parties, my Lord.
नहीं, I think my Lord is referring to 5.1.2.
Yes.
What is that? The Federal Election Commission.
Yes, my Lord.
Federal.
If your Lordship turns to page 182.
क्योंकि उनका इतराज़ इलेक्शन कमीशन का ये भी है कि ये एक आदमी का कमीशन बना और ये फेडरल इलेक्शन कमीशन नहीं था. ये this is what the impugn order says in some context.
Yes, my Lord. And
इसका अपॉइंटमेंट का तरीका नहीं है कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन में इनके.
My Lord, at page 192. 192. An election commission, page 192, my Lord. An election commission shall be formed comprising following.
Federal Election Commission.
Federal Election Commission. An election.
Chapter 9.
Yes, my Lord.
Page
192.
They use the language of the Constitution.
Yes, my Lord.
Of Pakistan. Election Commission.
Yes, my Lord. An election.
This is not the Election Commission.
No, my Lord. It is the intra-party election commission. An election commission shall be formed comprising following: Federal Election Commissioner, Chief of the Federal Election Commission.
Who was or is the Federal Election Commissioner?
My Lord, at that time, it was initially there was one Mr. Jamal Akbar Ansari.
Kya?
Mr. Jamal Akbar Ansari.
Jamal
Akbar Ansari initially, but now
Akbar
Ansari. But thereafter he was replaced, and he was replaced by the respondent number 2, if I am not mistaken.
What's his name?
Mr. Niazullah Khan Niazi.
तो ये 5 लोगों का कमीशन हो गया ना. एक चेयरमैन हो गए, 4 सूबे से हो गए मेंबर.
नियाजुल्लाह खान नियाजी.
6 मेंबर्स. 4 सूबों से.
बाकी कौन थे?
My Lord, बाकी 4 तो कोई नहीं.
6 लोग हो गए.
That is one of the issues, my Lord, that there were no other 4 persons. There was just this central person.